Motion Power Sports here in Bergen County, New Jersey, and we have a Triumph 765 Street Triple. So this is the R model. They do not have the RS. So this has 120 horsepower, I believe, and it's a 3-cylinder, and this motor is phenomenal. And they also come with the RS model, and I think the RS model, if I'm not mistaken, comes with 10 more horsepower. This also has a quick shifter. I'm not sure if they put it on there or if it does come with it. That I'm not sure. But the RS model has a few different things. I think the suspension is different. I think it does have the Öhlins on the RS model. I'm not sure if they have one inside. If they do, I'll let you guys take a look at it. But this 3-cylinder Triumph motor is absolutely amazing. I've never been on one, so let's hop on. Well, first things first, let me tell you, this may look, you may think it's a small bike, but it's actually not. It doesn't feel small at all. Oh, that thing sounds good, boy. We're gonna have some fun on this. Alright, so we're going to take a ride on a twisty road, and then we're going to take a ride. We're going to also take a ride on the highway, just so I could tell you guys how it feels. First time on this bike. Let me pull out the mirror a little bit. Oh, nice power delivery, boy. Oh, let me tell you something. If you're a motorcycle enthusiast, I've said this in the past, you do not need 1,000 cc's to friggin' have a blast. Let me tell you. Ah, this motor sounds so good. It just has this like induction how so smooth. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like oh my god, no wonder why they said this is like one of the best handling bikes. I see why now. This chassis is incredible. Let me, here, where's the modes? I gotta get out of road mode. There we go, put into sport mode. Oh man, this engine sounds so good. I love how the clutch feels. It's a cable actuated clutch, but it's still super smooth. Oh my god, what is this thing friggin' redline at? 13, 14, jeez. Can't wait to hear it on a highway. The rider, the triangle, the seating position is really comfy. You're kind of upright, and the way where the pegs are, you kind of, my knees at 6'2" tall, kind of lock in under the tank. Oh, this thing just feels so light and nimble. I'm not sure on the weight on this. I'm gonna guess somewhere low 400s, high 300s, somewhere around there. But it just feels so nimble, boy. Holy cow. Way more nimble than the S1K. I'm not even kidding. Obviously, it's a different setup. It's a naked. It's got, you know, a bar on here, bar and risers. Wider, so there's more leverage, but still, oh, it's just like magic. It's like music to your ears, this 3-cylinder. I can't imagine what this thing must sound like with an exhaust, you know, with a proper full exhaust and a tune. Oh boy. Woo. Oh baby. So it's got 120 horsepower, but let me tell you, this bike just feels, sounds so good. This bike just feels like it has more, it's faster, I should say. It feels like it's faster than it should be. Maybe because it's lighter than a lot of the maybe other bikes that I rode. So like for instance, like 890 Duke 890R, right? That has about 120 horsepower. I don't know. This feels really good. It's just so refined. So you got your tach on top, miles per hour, gear change, gear indicator, fuel right there. You got date, mileage, trip on the bottom. You got your service lights on the sides. Oh, it feels like a friggin' dirt bike, man. A dirt bike with a race motor on it. Oh, that's such a good sounding motor. Even the exhaust sounds pretty good, being that it's stock. But you got this beautiful induction noise. Wow. The quick shifter, unless there's something up with it, it's a little stiff. It seems like you gotta put a lot of energy into making the shift, if that makes sense. It's not like smooth, or maybe it will be at higher RPMs once I get onto the highway. Oh, that's such a good sound. Holy cow. Oh, this engine is a gem. Wow, when it revs way up there, boy. Wow, so nimble. The only gripe I have so far is that the quick shifter going down, up, yeah, up is okay, but going down, even off throttle, it's kind of hard. You got to put a lot of pressure into the shift in order for it to go through. But man, that induction noise, the noise on the motor is phenomenal. If I could have like 10, 15 bikes in the garage, this would be one of them. This would definitely be one of them. And honestly, no need for the speed triple. This would just be a friggin' twisty carver. Oh my God, it's just so light and nimble. I'm not even kidding, guys. It feels literally like a dirt bike. I'll probably try to get some kind of fly screen or windscreen for this to kind of at 40 I don't feel too much wind right now, but I'm sure on a highway it's going to be bad. But I'd probably put a windscreen, fly screen on the front. If they had something like that available, I would definitely do that. It's just got a nice sound. This motor, it's a 3-cylinder, but yet it's deep. It's a really deep sound. It's such a great sound too. Very, very comfy bike. Wow, this feels great. I can't imagine how good the RS must feel like. So the suspension is pretty plush, feels good. Let me see. There's quite a bit. There is adjustments, fully adjustable. There is adjustments on the suspension. I would probably just up it on the preload a little bit, but the suspension feels really plush, and the seat is actually really comfortable. The whole riding position is comfortable. I love where my feet are, where the pegs are. The bar, it's just a really, really comfy bike. But the maneuverability on this thing is absolutely insane. It feels like a supermoto, for crying out loud. That's how light and flickable this thing is. And it's got a lot of torque, even at low RPM. I think that's one of the characteristics of this motor. This thing is fast. Man, for 120 horsepower, this thing boogies, boy. You could even hear that induction noise, even at 80 miles an hour, which is nuts. I can just hear it coming right up underneath from the tank. I wonder if that comes through on the audio. 6th gear, about 85 miles an hour, and obviously I'm getting a lot of wind all over my body, from my waist all the way up to the top of my head. I would have to duck down. So definitely like a windshield or a fly screen would definitely help. But it pulls hard. 6th gear just pulls so hard. Yeah, this thing pulls, boy. It is fast. It feels really good. But just at that speed, it's like you just get destroyed by the wind. Absolutely destroyed. As soon as, if you want some more help braking, all you do is lift your body up. This thing moves though, boy. But wow, for a mid-size naked bike, this thing is really, really nice. Very powerful. Engine sounds absolutely amazing. Brakes are really good, and I'm telling you, really comfortable. It's just like soaking up a lot of the bumps and imperfections in the road, you know. That induction noise is it's addicting, man. It's addicting. It just sounds so good. Yeah, you definitely don't need any more than this to put many smiles on your face. It just sounds so good. The power delivery is incredible. This bike just feels amazing. Wow. Let me tell you, this bike would be a fantastic track bike. No joke. hope the audio comes through, guys. I hope the audio comes through, because it is, what a note. Oh. It's music to your ears. I can't even imagine if this thing had a full exhaust. This would probably be one of my all-time favorite engine noises, engine sounds. Not kidding you. Fantastic. This is my first time riding this thing. I'm super impressed. It's amazing. Smooth power delivery. The fueling is really nice, even at low RPM. It's not like jerky or twitchy. Really nice. I think those are my two biggest things. I mean, I believe, my opinion, I think the bike looks great. Some people like it, some people don't. The bug eyes, I actually like it. But the two biggest things that I'm taking away from this bike, or I should say three, is the suspension, the handling, and the power. And just how the bike feels overall. It just feels really, really good. Nope, no hill assist hold. Yeah, the dash is nice. I mean, that's all the information you need. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's like the best looking dash in the world, but it's nice. But oh boy, the engine is something special on this.